Hello everyone, welcome to my study table where management concepts are made easy. Time value of money is one of the elementary concepts that is taught in commerce that usually forms the basis for complex subjects like financial management, security analysis, and portfolio management, amongst others. So, today we'll go through this very concept and understand what future value refers to in context to investing a lump sum amount of money and an annuity. Meanwhile, if you're new to this channel, then do subscribe to the same and avail a lot of free content in finance strategy and economics. Now let's begin with understanding what exactly do we mean by time value of money. It's a known fact that money has time value. A dollar today is more valuable than a dollar a year from now. Why is that? Well, one of the reasons is that individuals in general prefer current consumption to future consumption. Another reason is that in an inflationary period, a dollar today would represent a greater real purchasing power than a dollar a year hence. The third reason is that capital can be employed productively to generate positive returns. An investment of $1 today would grow to 1 plus R dollar a year hence, where R is the rate of return earned on the investment. Many financial decisions involve cash flows occurring at different points of time and in different forms. To give you an illustration, let's assume I give you the choice of $100 today or $101 next year. I would guess that you would prefer the $100 today. 1 year from now, the prices of goods and services you would want to buy could have increased a lot more than that extra $1 due to inflation. Also, you probably wouldn't want to wait a whole year for just one additional dollar. It would be better to take the $100 right now. How about $100 today or $120 next year? You would prefer taking the $120 a year hence, as that sounds far more attractive. How about a choice between $100 today or $110 a year from now? Now, you may say that you are okay with any of the choices. And if this is the case, it means that you have found the equivalent amounts in time and identified the time value of money for yourself. The time value of money that we found in the example is that $100 today equals $110 in 1 year, which means $100 is the present value of $110, while $110 is the future value of $100. Now let's explain this mathematically. $110 is equal to $100 multiplied by 1 plus 10% raised to the power of 1, because we are calculating it for 1 year. Thus, the future value equals the present value times 1 plus rate of return to the power of number of years. Similarly, the present value equals the future value divided by 1 plus rate of return to the power of number of years. This will give you an idea of what we mean by time value of money. Essentially, it includes calculation of future value of a single amount and annuity, and calculation of present value of a single amount and an annuity. Today I will take you through the future value calculation with few examples that will help you strengthen your knowledge about the same. But before that, let's understand what a single amount and an annuity mean. A single amount refers to a one-time investment or a lump sum amount invested just once, while an annuity is a series of periodic cash flows, either payments or receipts, of equal amounts. For example, premium payments of a life insurance policy. When cash flows occur at the end of each period, the annuity is called a regular or a deferred annuity. And when the cash flows occur at the beginning of each period, the annuity is called annuity due. Now let's see how we calculate the future value of a single amount or a one-time investment through an example. Assume you have $1,000 that you deposit in a financial asset that gives you 10% rate of interest compounded annually for a period of 3 years. How will this deposit grow over the next 3 years, and what will be the total amount of this investment after the end of the term? Let's underline the important information provided in the sum. As we can see, the amount invested as on today is $1,000, which, as we had seen earlier, is the present value. The amount is deposited at 10% rate of interest, that is R, for a period of 3 years, that is N. This can be solved through a formula and arithmetically as well. Now let's first calculate it arithmetically to understand the logic, and then we will move on to solving it through the formula. In the first year, the amount deposited was $1,000. This is also called the principal amount. On this amount, you earned 10%. So in dollar terms, it is 10% of 1,000, which is $100. This gets added to the principal amount to give us the total value of this investment at the end of year 1, which in this case is 1,100. This amount gets reinvested in year 2 and earns a 10% rate of interest. So 10% of 1,100 gives us 110. That gets added to the principal amount at the beginning of year 2 to give us the total value of the investment at the end of year 2, which is $1,210. Again, this amount gets invested at the beginning of year 3 and earns 10% interest on the same, giving us an interest amount of $121. This gets added to the principal at the beginning of the year, thus totaling up to $1,331. This is the total value of the $1,000 investment that was made at the beginning of year 1. The same calculation can be done through a formula, which is much faster and easier. It was the formula that we had seen at the start of the video, which is future value is equal to present value times 1 plus R to the power of n. If you have the future value tables, then you could use the same, and you could use another formula for the same, which is future value is equal to present value into future value interest factor for a rate of return and number of years. Let's work out the sum using both the formulas. Future value is equal to present value into 1 plus R to the power of n. So here present value is $1,000, which we multiply with 1 plus the rate of interest, which is 10%, raised to the power of 3 since the amount is invested for a period of 3 years. Solving the formula, future value is equal to 1000 into 1.10 raised to the power of 3. This can also be written as 1000 into 1.1 into 1.1 into 1.1. So after solving, future value will be equal to 1000 into 1.331, which is $1,331. Now, if you have the compound table or future value table for a single amount, the calculation gets even more easy, especially if the term of investment is very long, like 10 years or more. This is how we could solve the sum. So here, future value is equal to present value into future value interest factor for a given rate and number of years. As we know, the present value here is $1,000. All we need to find out is the future value interest factor, which we can see through the table. What you need to do is to search for the rate of return given in the sum in the table for the given number of years, which in this case is 1.331. Hence, when we place the future value interest factor value in the formula, what we get is future value is equal to 1000 into 1.331, which is $1,331. This is how we can calculate the future value of a single amount. You can follow any method you are comfortable with to calculate the same. For further practice, you can work out the sum. I'll give you some time before I show you the answer. Using the formula with or without the table, you will see that future value of the sum invested amounts to $16,100 after 5 years and $21,440 after 8 years. Now let's come to the calculation of future value of an annuity. To calculate the future value of an annuity, we could use either of these formulae. The first one being present value times 1 plus rate of return to the power of n minus 1 upon r, and the second being annuity amount invested into future value interest factor for an annuity for a given rate and given number of years. Since the second formula is more predominantly used, I will illustrate a sum using this formula. The sum is that you deposit $1,000 annually in a bank for 10% compound interest for a period of 4 years. What would the value of this annuity be after the end of the term? So future value of an annuity is equal to amount invested into future value interest factor for an annuity. Here the annuity amount invested is $1,000, which is to be multiplied by the future value interest factor for an annuity at 10% for 4 years. Here we use the future value annuity table and locate the value just like we did earlier. So for 10% for 4 years, the future value interest factor for the annuity will be 4.641. You need to place this in the formula to get the final answer. So future value of the annuity is equal to 1000 into 4.641, which is $4,641. It means that your annuity investment of $1,000 every year for 4 years will finally yield you $4,641 at the end of the term. Let's do another sum. Assume you deposit $20,000 annually in a bank giving you 12% rate of interest. What would the value of this annuity be after 8 years and 10 years respectively? Here you can immediately locate the values of 12% at 8 and 10 years in the table. Now let's work out the value at the end of 8 years. So, future value will be equal to 20,000 into future value interest factor for an annuity for 12% 8 years, which gives us 20,000 into 12.299 as you can see in the table, which gives you $245,980. Similarly, future value of the annuity for 10 years will be equal to 20,000 into FVIFA at 12% 10 years, which gives us 20,000 into 17.548. Finally, the answer that you get is $3,50,960. These would be the value of the annuity amount invested after 8 years and 10 years. The next video on time value will take you through how we calculate present value of a single amount and an annuity. If you like this video and want to learn more in finance, strategy and economics, then do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.